Student, next is a word problem, that is exercise 7.4, it's question number 10. Statement is, in a class A of 25 students, 20 pass in first class, and in another class B of 30 students, 24 passed in the first class. Means in class A you can see total students are 25 and the pass students with first class are 20, and in class B total students are 30 and the pass students with the first class, that is 24. Now in which class was a greater fraction of students getting first class? But you have to check here, two classes are given, class A and class B. We will check now in which class was the greater fraction of student. Means we want here the fraction of these students of different classes, that is of class A and class B. So here we will write the statement of class A and that side we will write the statement for class B. In class A total students you can see 25, pass students are 20. Now according to our statement, what we want? We want here greater fraction. Fraction means firstly we will make here a fraction. So how you will make? We will write now fraction of passed students. Here you can see the passed students are 20 and these 20 students out of 25 are passed. So we will take as 20 divided by 25. And you know, whenever fractions are given, we can find their lowest term also. Now 20 by 25, these two are divisible by 5. It comes as 5 for the 20 and 5 the 25, that is 4 by 5. It's the fraction of class A of that students who passed with the first class. Means 4 by 5 is the fraction of passed students in class A. Same way we will do for class B. We have here the total students 30 and the passed students you can see we have 24. Then the fraction of passed students. Same way we will find as we find in class A. Now for class B we will write as 24 by 30. This 24 by 30, both numerator and denominator are divisible by 6. So we will write as 6 by 6. Means when you divide, we have here as 6 for the 24 and 6 5 the 30. That is 4 by 5. In both classes, here you can see in class A the fraction is 4 by 5 and in class B past students fraction comes as 4 by 5. So what's the answer? According to our statement, we want here in which class was a greater fraction. But when you find the lowest term of these fractions, you can see the fractions means the lowest term of these fractions are same. So in last we will write with fraction 4 by 5, students got the first class in both the sections. Means in both the classes. Means we can say here when fractions are equal, then no need to compare that fraction. It means both the fractions are equal, means students got equal marks with the first position. Now the next question, that is the try this of page number 156. Its question number 1 is 2 by 5 plus 3 by 5. As we know, when denominators are equal, that fractions are like fractions. Here denominators are same, so no need to find its LCM. These are the like fraction and we will add now these like fraction. When denominators are same, then this denominator becomes as our LCM. No need to find the LCM. You can directly take that value as 5. Now when we find its LCM as 5, no need to change now your numerator terms also. We will take the same numerator terms as 2 plus 3. Now this 2 plus 3 is 5 and in denominator already we have 5. It comes as 5 by 5. This 5 by 5 is divisible by only 5. As you know, 5 is a prime number and the prime number are always divisible by 1 and itself. That's why this fraction 5 by 5 we will divide again by 5 only. When you divide, it comes as 5 on the 5. 5 on the 5 means 1 by 1, and in denominator 1 has no value So the answer will be only 1. Means when we find the addition of these like fraction, its answer comes as 1. See its third part, that is 1 by 6 plus 1 by 6 plus 1 by 6. Here students, you can see again like fractions are given. In part second, we find the addition of two like fractions. Here we will find the addition for 3 like fractions. You can see here 3 fractions are, denominators are same. So take denominator same here as 6. When this value we take as 6 same, no need to change our numerator terms also, means 1 1 1 that is given, we will write the same here as 1 plus 1 plus 1. When we add these all, we get here that its answer comes as 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. It comes 3 by 6. Now 3 by 6, we can find its lowest term also, and in numerator 3 is prime number, and again according to definition of prime number, you know 3 is divisible by itself and 1 only. So we will divide it by 3, and when we divide it by 3, it comes as 3 1 the 3, 3 to the 6, that is 1 by 2. It's the addition of these 3 fractions. Same way you can find the subtraction also, and always when we will add or we subtract our given fraction, in last you can find their lowest term also.